Hello everyone, how are you my dear student? I hope all of you are good and taking good care of your health. At this time, I hope you all are using this time very fruitfully in learning something innovative and interesting. I know you all are very bored because you are not getting the chance to go out and play. But my dear student, you have to understand this pandemic situations. It is important about your health and educations. So here I am your Shrima ma'am once again back with a new video specially for class 4th. I will not tell you the topic, but you have to guess out the topic. How many of you interested or crazy to know about your height and weight? How many of you know how to measure how much amount of milk your mama is daily giving you to drink? How many of you want to know that how much amount of weight you can lift? Yes, you had guessed it correct. We are talking about the chapter measurement. Today's topic is totally depend upon the practical thought, because measurement chapter you might be thinking, ma'am, why we have to study? But by now you might have understood why we have to study about this chapter. We are studying about this chapter to measure about different practical things happening in our day-to-day life. For example, amount of a milk which you are drinking, what is your height, what is your weight, how much length you are walking, how much distance you are walking, what is the distance from Surat to Mumbai, different things in your practical life, whatever is happening. To measure all these things, you must know about this chapter. The basic thing about this chapter is that measurement is not only about length, weight or height, correct? Or it is all about time also, temperature also, correct? Let's start with today's topic and see what is measurement. Measurement, comparing an unknown quantity with some known quantity, is called measurement. The result of measurement has two parts. One part is the number and another part is the unit. Measurement, where we know or we can say the known quantity which is used in measurement, which we are using for measuring any unknown thing, correct? If I want to measure your height, I don't know about your height, that is unknown for me. But how I can measure your height? With the using of measuring tape, because I know what is the unit given in that. Next, what is the basic unit of measurement? In your chapter, in your textbook, you have to learn only about the three things. One is the capacity, another one is the weight, and last one is your length. So the basic unit of weight is gram, basic unit of length is meter, and basic unit of capacity is liter. My dear student, I brought up one simple trick, but you have to promise me that you are going to learn and go through all this topic. Then only you can master in this topic. Okay? So here is the trick for you to understand this topic, and without by hearting anything you can master this topic. What is this topic says? Kilo, hecto, deca, basic unit, deci, centi, milli. All these are the unit for measuring either liquid, weight or length. Kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli. Now what you have to keep in your mind, I know it's when I was also small, I was not able to learn all these things. But thanks to my father, he helped me in learning this trick. How? Yes, you have one small trick with the help of which you can learn this table very properly. This is a very important table which you have to understand. Trick is King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I will repeat once again. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. K for kilo, H for hecto, D for deca, B for basic, D for deci, C for centi, and M for milli. Is it correct? I hope you understood. K for kilo, K for kilo. This K stands for kilo. This H stands for hecto. This D stands for deca. This B stands for basic. This D stand for deci, this C stand for centi, and this M stand for milli. Okay, what is all these things? These are the unit for measuring different quantity, correct, like weight, capacity or length. Here I had written one thing, that is a basic unit, base unit. Base unit, how you can now keep in a mind it. Suppose kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi and milli, they are 6 brother. How many brother? 6 brother. And they have one common sister, that is basic unit. Okay, kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli are 6 brother, and they have one common sister, that is base unit or basic unit. Okay, now we will see what is this basic unit. Okay, as you had already seen, the basic unit for weight is gram. Okay, and basic unit for length is meter, basic unit for capacity is liter. So when I am talking about this unit, base unit, so when you want to measure any weight for you, suppose your weight or any substance weight, so basic unit will be here gram. Okay, gram, gram. So when I want to measure any capacity, what will be the basic unit? Yes, you are absolutely correct, that is liter. So when I want to measure any capacity, capacity means any liquid substance like milk, juice, water, oil. If you see back of any milk bottle or juice bottle, there it is written 250 ml, 1 liter, 2 liter, suppose this way, Coca-Cola's bottle and all these things. So the basic unit is liter. Okay, and if you want to measure the length, height, anything, the basic unit is meter. So when we are talking about weight, kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli, there are 6 brother, and gram is sister, common for all. Okay, then when you are talking about capacity, kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli, there are the 6 brother, and liter is a common unit for all. So how common means, I can put here kiloliter. You might have heard about all these terms. Hectoliter, liter I will write at the back side. Decaliter, liter I will put at the back side. Deciliter, liter I will put at the back side. Centiliter, liter I will put at the back side. Milliliter, liter will be at the back side. Okay, now how you can convert all this thing? Conversion of metric unit. You have to convert bigger unit into smaller unit. Sometimes your mama say you have to bring in gram. You have to bring this much amount of gram substance. You have to bring in kilogram. That time what you have to do? A simple easy trick like Ramdas Baba's trick. Okay, no need to get confused. What do you have to do? When you want to convert bigger unit to smaller unit. Now you are confused now, what is this bigger unit? So my dear student, in this family, kilo is biggest, and milli is smallest. Okay, so these all units are bigger units and these all units are smaller units. Kilo is biggest, then hecto smaller than kilo, then deca smaller, then deci, then centi, and smallest is milli. Now when you have to convert smaller unit into bigger unit, you have to divide. Bigger unit into smaller unit, you have to multiply, and smaller into bigger unit, you have to divide. Okay, now we will see further how to measure the weight. We have different things to measure. Like you might have heard in your third standard or in your textbook also you had seen 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram, 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram, 1 hectogram is equal to 100 gram, 1 decagram is equal to 10 gram. What is all these things? I know you are confused. Don't worry, I will teach you the simple and easy trick. You just keep this table in your mind. Okay, what is the basic unit here? Gram. Why I had written about gram? Because I am talking about the measurement of weight. Correct? Now the second thing what you have to keep in your mind, the gap between kilo to hectogram is 10. The gap between each unit is 10. Okay, then hecto to deca 10, deca to gram 10, gram to deci again 10, deci to centi 10, centi to milli 10. Okay, The gap between each unit is 10 10. So my dear, when I have to convert kilogram into hectogram, what I had explained to you, bigger to smaller unit. Kilo is bigger, hecto is smaller. Kilo is bigger, hecto is smaller. Bigger unit to smaller unit, what you have to do? You have to multiply. But with whom you will multiply? With which number you will multiply? That is 10. Okay, that is 10. See, you can see here I have written multiply by 10, multiply by 10, multiply by 10. Okay, but when you have to convert kilogram into decagram, kilogram into decagram, now you have to just count the jump. How many jump? 1 jump, 2 jump. So what you will understand, it means 100. Correct? 1 jump means 10, 2 jump means 100, 3 jump means 1000. So when you take the 3 jump from kilogram, 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jump, it will be 1000. Okay. 1 jump 10, 2 jump 100, 3 jump 1000, 4 jump 10,000, then 5 jump lakh, 6 jump 10 lakh. From wherever you jump. If you start from here also the same way. Hectogram to decagram, 1 jump 10. Then hectogram to decagram, decagram to gram, 100. Okay. So now when you have to convert smaller unit into bigger unit, what you will do? What same? Smaller to bigger unit. Smaller to bigger. This is the smaller one. You will divide. Again the same thing is there. There is a difference of 10 10. 10 10 gap is there. So when you divide, so milligram to centigram, you will divide by 10. Or if you want to divide hectogram to kilogram, you will divide by 10. For example, if anyone said me that you have to convert 4 kilogram into gram. Okay. So what I will do, I will just learn this table. Whatever the table is given to, I will just by heart this table. Then I will start doing the jump. Kilogram to hectogram 1 jump, hectogram to decagram 2 jump, decagram to gram 3 jump. So what my madam said, when it is 3 jump, it means 1000. So what you have to write? 1 kilogram is equal to 1000. Isn't that? 1 kilogram is equal to 1000. So 4 kilogram is equal to how much? When the information about 1 is given and we have to find about many, what we are trying to do? We are multiplying. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So 4 kilogram is equal to 4000 gram. Isn't that easy? Just you have to understand this trick. Okay, if you understand this table one times, it will be very easy for you to solve all the questions. And the same is applicable for capacity also, and the same is applicable for length also. Now let's see few questions. See, here I have written 7 kg to gram. I want to convert 7 kg to gram. So first I should understand 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. How I had found from kg to gram? 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. Kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram. You have to keep that table in mind. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Then 7 kilogram is equal to how much? When the information about 1 is given and you have to find out many, what you are doing? Multiply. So 7 multiply by 1000, it will give 7000 gram. Okay. Now the second question is that you have to convert gram to kg. See, you can see gram is smaller and kg is bigger. As we had already discussed, kg is bigger and gram will be smaller. As we go down the group, it shows the smaller. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Okay. So 51,000 gram is equal to how much? What we will do? Small to big, divide. 51,000 divided by 1000. Now you remember I had taught you one trick. Okay. What is that trick? How many zeros are there at the back of 1? There are 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So what you will do? You will do 3 jump. 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jump. Okay, done? So where the point will come? Point will come here. Okay. So before point it is a bigger unit. Okay. After point it is a smaller unit. So what I will write? 51 kilogram. Now these two questions you can try by yourself. If you don't understand, please rewatch the video once again and surely you will get the thing. Now we will move with the addition. It's very simple, the normal addition as you do. What do you have to do? You have to arrange this number very properly first of all. You make table like this as I did. One side kilogram, another side gram. Whatever number are there in kilogram side, you just write it here. Whatever the numbers are there in the gram side, you write it there. Then you add all the number as you used to do for the normal additions. Correct? Then the next question is same like, see what I did, kilogram and gram. Arrange here the number, okay, but it is of subtraction. From means always we subtract from bigger to smaller, not from the smaller to bigger. So always keep in mind this 34 kilogram and 519 gram. 12 kilograms 725 gram will be here. Then you can do the subtraction as you do the subtraction. Next topic is about our length. As you are interested to know about your height, what is your height? So you must know how to measure the length or how to take your height. Okay, for taking the height, we need a measuring tape. Same trick, same formula like how we did in measuring the weight. Okay, what is the length from the starting point to the ending point? Suppose I want to go to Mumbai. How I will know what is the distance from Surat to Mumbai? I have started from Surat. Which is my end stop point? Mumbai is my stop point. Okay. So from Surat to Mumbai, what is the distance? That is known as our length. You can consider. So almost we measure the distance always in kilometer. Okay. When we want to measure any smaller thing, we use centimeter or meter. But when we want to measure in longer distance, we use kilometer. Okay. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, 1 meter is equal to 1000 meter. Again, I will ask you to please do by heart and keep this table in your mind. Same table, kilo, hecto, deca, meter, deci, centimilli. Correct? You are finding it similar like that only. Same thing, my dear bachas. There is no change in it. Just a small change is there. Instead of gram, I am writing here meter, kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. Rest all things are same as I had explained there. There is always the gap of 10 between each two unit. Kilometer to hectometer 10, hectometer to decameter again the gap of 10, hectometer to meter again the gap of 10, meter to decimeter there is a gap of 10, decimeter to centimeter there is again a gap of 10. Okay. So bigger unit to smaller unit, when you have to convert, you have to multiply. Smaller to bigger, when you have to do, you have to divide. Kilometer to hectometer, 1 jump 10, 2 jump 100, 3 jump 1000, okay, 4 jump 10,000. Now we will see little bit few conversion. 4 meter is equal to dash centimeter. So first of all you have to understand 1 meter equal to 1 centimeter. So here it is meter and here is centimeter. From meter to centimeter we will jump. 1, 2, bigger to smaller conversion. Okay. 1 jump, 2 jump. 2 jump means 100. That's why I had written here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 4 meter equal to how much centimeter? I don't know. And when we convert smaller, when the information is given about 1 and we have to find out many, what we do? Multiply. 4 multiply by 100, 400 centimeter. Okay. Now for kilometer to meter. Again same table I will ask you to prefer please. Kilometer to meter. 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jump. 3 jump means 1000. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. You might be confused where to stop. Kilometer to meter. I had started my journey from kilometer. Where I have to stop? Meter. So to reach meter, how many jumps I have to do? I have to take 3 jump. Kilometer to hectometer, hectometer to decameter, decameter to meter. Okay. Then what I will do? 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 18 kilometer is equal to how much meter? 18 multiplied by 1000, that will give me 18,000 meter. Same thing here also I will do. First you will convert this centimeter into millimeter. Then you will add both the number. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 5 centimeter is equal to how much? 5 multiplied by 10, that is 50 millimeter. 50 plus 6, 56 millimeter. Okay. Now you can practice these few questions and please try to solve extra questions from your textbook also to make it more properly clarify the things. Now the same addition, same subtractions as you do. What you can do? Just write meter, centimeter. This side the bigger unit, this side the smaller unit. Meter is the bigger, so I will write m here, and this side the smaller, so centimeter. 24 and 76, 37 and 28, and then you can add as the normal addition you are doing. This is a subtraction. From means bigger to smaller, second to first. 65 kilometer. Always you have to keep in mind, we are always subtracting from bigger unit to smaller. Subtract means what? To do something less. किसी चीज़ की कम करने का. So you have to subtract from bigger unit to smaller unit. Now we will talk about measure of capacity. Milk. I know many of you don't like milk, but it is good for your health. So to measure any capacity, to measure any liquid, we specifically using liter. Okay, and milliliter. Again the same table. You might be thinking, ma'am, this is the same table. Yes, just a small difference is there. Here it is written liter. Okay, so back always you will written liter. So kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. They all are 6 brother and one common sister. Who is one common sister? Liter. So liter is favorite of kilo also, hecto also, deca also, deci, centi, milli. So सभी के पीछे लीटर लिखा है. किलोलीटर, हेक्टोलीटर, डेकालीटर, डेसीलीटर, सेंटीलीटर, मिलीलीटर. And what is the gap? 10 gap is there. Okay. So when we have to convert bigger unit to smaller unit, we multiply. Smaller to bigger unit, divide. Very good. Now you have to convert 4 liter to milliliter. Where is the liter? Okay, jump, start jump. Liter. 1, 2, 3. 3 jump. So 1 liter 1000 ml, 4 liter how much ml? 4000 ml. Okay. Same thing. 6 liter 125 ml. 1 liter 1000 ml. 6 liter how much? When we have the information about 1 and we have to find out many, we multiply. 6 multiply with 1000, 6000 ml. 6000 ml plus 125. See better, now this is converted into ml. Now you have 125 ml. This 125 ml you can add over here. ml both are same. When both are same, you can add together. So it will give 6125 ml. Okay. This addition same similarly like the rest two how we did. Write liter, milliliter one side, add all the numbers. Okay, this side the bigger unit, this side the smaller unit. Next, from, you have to again keep in a mind. From means subtracting from bigger unit to smaller unit. It is a simple normal subtraction as you all are doing. Please take care of yourself. Do watch the video once again to keep your concept clear. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.